How you doing? Someone in the Web Squadron Facebook group asked a question about how can I create this, and it's quite simple to do with a loop grid. So I'm just going to go and get a screenshot of this and let's go create it. So we're in Elementor. Make sure you got the loop grid, Flexbox, containers, all of that to enable. Let's go and click this, open up a brand new container, and we are going to drop in the loop grid like this, because basically that's what we're going to be creating, a loop grid. By the way, I'm also going to take that image and just drop that in below as well, just so I've got something to refer to. Let's go and click update, and now let's go and create our template. I'm going to go and drop in a container like that, and then into there I'm going to actually drop in another container. So I have for the layout a container with a container, because the idea is that this bit here with the image and the wording will actually be this container, and then underneath it is where I start to add in the extra items. So the very first container, we're going to go and give a background image. I'm going to go to background, I'm going to go to dynamic tags, and I'm going to say show me the featured image. By the way, please do remember we are probably using this for posts, could be products as well. You don't want to stick in an image, because if you stick in an image of, say, a beach, the beach image will be on every single post, but I want it to be individual per post that we have on. Set it to be a cover. Let's just change the height of this container. I'm going to go with about 150, and then I hit save and close. I'm going to go to my parent container and just shrink it down. And I'm going to shrink my width to be something like that. Now, you are going to say that looks thinner. Just stay with me on this, okay? I'm just going to hit update for a moment. Going to go to edit template. Going to go to my parent container. Just zero out all the margin and padding for now. Yep, that's okay. Now I'm going to go back to my child container, and I'm now just going to do some border, but this time it's only along the top because the bottom is like right angled. So along the top and the right, I'm going to go and say give me 5 along the top there. You can't really see it very well. I mean, if I was to do something like that, you can now see it with the 50 at the top there. So just to let you know, it is happening. It's just not very visible at the moment. What I will also do is go back to the parent container, is actually do a shadow effect as well. I'm not going to completely imitate exactly everything you got here, but I just want to show you that you can be quite similar. Right, now inside of the container, we're going to go and drop in the category. I'm just going to drop in a heading like that. I'm going to go and get rid of the text, the dynamic tags, click post term. Click the spanner. We're going to go for categories like this. We're just going to have one category. Will it be a link? I don't know how you've set it. I mean, you can have a link if you want. I'm not overly bothered. I'm just going to give this some color very quick. Look, I'm flying through this, okay? Just going to give it some color. Going to give it a background of, I think that's white, which it is. Why did I say I think it's white? It is definitely white. Transform that to be uppercase. Now, here's the key bit, though, while you're still on the heading. Go to the Advanced tab and set the width to be custom. And you're going to go, well, that didn't do much. No, that is important. It must be set to custom. Then where it says align self, set that to be basically to the start. Then go and set out your padding. Now, I'm just going to go in, and you're going to say there's a bit of padding there. Don't be fooled by that. Go and pop in about 5 pixels roughly all the way around. 5 pixels? I don't know. It looks smaller than that, doesn't it? Let's just go with about 3. Now I'm going to hit update. I'm also going to go to style. Sorry, advanced. I'm rushing this, right? Go to border, and I'm going to give this about 3 all the way. No, 3's too much. We'll go with the 2 all the way around. Now when I hit update, okay, and I now hit save and close and go back, what you are going to see is that. Can you see now? I mean, I know it's not bang on exact, but can you see it's now kind of shrunk it down to be the right size. Now let's continue with the rest of the items. I'm going to go and pick up the post title, and I'm going to drop it in over here. The parent container, we have the child container that's got that category over there, and then we have the post title. Really quickly, let's stylize it out. Let's give a bit of margin to our post title, and obviously you're going to modify the font and the styling of it to work for you. Underneath though, you can start adding in whatever you want. So if you want to drop in a text editor, if that text editor is going to be picking up directly from the post, you go and hit your dynamic tag and you decide what you're going to have. I'll just go for the post date for now. Maybe you need to go and hit on the parent container and say set the gap to be 0 like that. And then you're going to individually go in and just start to adjust you know, the spacing between all of the elements inside. Bit at the bottom there, well, that's pretty simple. We're just going to add in a divider line. The divider line will be solid. It's in the center. It's not all the way across, so we're going to reduce that, shrink the sizing, basically get it to where you want it to be. Now, what you have over here is stream download by. This, again, is pretty simple. Let's just go and get the icon list and drop that in over there. Let's make that be horizontal. I mean, it's not going to do horizontal because it looks quite appalling there. But let's just go in, get rid of the icon. I'm going to change this one to say stream. And over here, we're going to change this to say by. Again, remember, pop in your links for what you're going to have over there. Go to your style, go to your text, change it to be the sizing that you want it to be. I'm going to say show me dividers, but ensure it's all inline like that. Now, that is not the exact kind of inline effect you probably want here. So now just go over to your divider, adjust the height of it. Maybe we'll go for about 70%. Change the color of it to be the color you want. Adjust the spacing of your item. And again, just kind of do the same thing that we've already done before with our padding there, just to move it away a little bit. And then just fine tune the parent container. So let's just go and give it about 10 from the bottom there. And that's kind of okay. I know this is not exactly the same as what we have at the top over there, but I just want to get across to you that you can do this with a bit of just thinking, like break it down into components, and you can do it. I mean, this bit over here, there's a bit of wording. Well, that will just be some wording that sits on maybe in another container. And then you're going to go and add in some Z indexing to overlap it. But the key bit really was this. So I've ensured my group is 4 columns. It's got 4 items on the page. And you can now see that you get I mean, the images aren't the same, but you kind of get an idea behind the look. I hope this helps. I'm Imran, Web Squadron. See you soon.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat.